Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of I Am Legion for Dying Light 1 and 2. My name is Jason, the creator of the mod, and I'm here with another update that I'm trying to get pushed out for you guys this evening, if not tomorrow morning, where I'm going to be releasing the latest launcher, which was designed from the ground up using Python for the mod. Super excited to get this out to you guys because this is going to eliminate a lot of the oh, by the ways, or what can I do with, or what does this do issues that have been happening with the installer. But also, I've added some new features that I'm really excited to get over to you guys. So first and foremost is the installer. So now instead of having to use the standalone installer, you actually are going to be able to go in here and select the different options along with a breakdown of what each one of those things does. You'll be able to select different modules. So when you head over to modules, you'll be able to say, hey, I don't want kid infected. I do want to turn on war zones, and I do want the map changes to be applied. Then you can head over to things like the events. So you could turn on a different event that is sent out by me. You can also select a pathway. So some of you are familiar with the different pathways that you can select. I've got some good art on there for now. I've been enjoying trying to create some different things for these guys. Love your guys' feedback when this is out. And then also language support. So we currently only have 6 supported, while the character issue is still an issue with trying to bring in that all the different languages to the mod. So I'm still working on that here in the future, but you can go in here and select a different language as well. And then finally, once you've selected everything, you'll have the summary screen and you can go ahead and hit install. So once you hit the install button, it's going to go ahead and I've got the console up here in the background so that you can kind of see what it does in the back. But essentially, it's going to go through and just load everything immediately into your directory. All you have to do at the start of this is select the directory path to your root of Dying Light. And once you've done that, you're pretty much set. So what it's going to do is it's going to be able to actually update and continue to pull future updates without you having to do anything in the future. So kind of the hope here is that once you've gone through and made these selections, kind of the fun thing is that all of that will be stored in the launcher. So you can actually launch it again, and once you launch that, all of your previous options will be immediately added to this launcher. So at any time, if you want to go in here and say, well, actually I didn't enjoy veteran, or I want to change it to peacekeeper, I didn't actually want war zones, I'm going to turn that off. And we do not want the German language translation because it doesn't have the special characters. That's fine. We'll head back over to summary and hit install. And then it's going to go ahead and copy those files over to the drive and update those in your actual directory. So it's pretty quick. This isn't the compiled version of the EXE. Once the EXE releases, it's actually a lot faster, a lot smoother to transfer these files over. So super excited to get this out to you. One of the coolest things about this is that once you've actually loaded in the files for any future update that comes out, you won't have to head back over to the Nexus unless you want to endorse my work. You can click the different links and it will bring those up in the background. But if you want to continuously pull updates, so say I found some issue, some bug that I want to push out, or there's been an update, so this will actually let you know down here in the bottom what the compatible versions are for this version of the game. So if an update comes out, it's going to let you know. So like, for example, with this November update coming out on the 2nd, this will say whatever version that they release, and then this will probably turn red where it's no longer compatible. And then when you try to hit play Dying Light 2, it'll actually let you know a little pop-up if you have the mod turned on that says, hey, this isn't compatible. Make sure to go ahead and launch the save game tool and also back up your saves just in case. So that's actually the part of this that it was suggested to me by one of the Patreon supporters, or I apologize, one of the Discord members, and I wanted to see if I could do it. And so this is actually one of my favorite things about this launcher. If you go up here to the actual I Am Legion Reborn and you click that, you can actually immediately switch over to vanilla Dying Light 2. So if you are playing the game and you're enjoying the mod, but you want to switch back to vanilla for whatever reason, you can go ahead ahead and just press that toggle, and it will immediately do everything on the back end to properly back up and store those files, but revert your game back to vanilla. So if you want to join somebody for a multiplayer game and just hang out for a little while on vanilla Dying Light, you absolutely can. And then when you're done with your session, you can come back up here and just press this button, and it will automatically load those files back in and get you back into the game and ready to go with the mod. So for example, an update comes out and it's not compatible and you're like, damn, I gotta wait for the update. That's not a problem. I'm gonna switch to vanilla, continue to play, see what they've added to the game, and once I'm done playing, the update and the latest version is out, it should let you know that there is an update that's available. You can press update or I am Legion, and what it'll do is it will use the selections that you've already made inside of here, and it'll automatically update the mod and install it for you automatically. So once you've installed that first time, not only can you pull the updates here, it will do all the heavy lifting in the back end to actually install that update. So all you have to do is go ahead and switch back to I Am Legion Reborn, make sure that those files are installed. And I will mention that when you do the automatic update, so if this update button shows up and you run that, it's going to switch you back to I Am Legion Reborn because you're now playing a modded version of the game. You're not playing the vanilla version anymore. So those are some of the things I've been working on the back end. Super excited to get this out to you guys. I have spent so much time trying to break this thing and try different ways to manipulate it to try to get ahead of anything that you guys may try. Essentially, it's as always, I've tried to keep it as simple as possible to where all you really have to do in the future, and as always, is simply delete the JSON file that exists at the base. So wherever there's an exe that I'm making, there will always be a JSON file. At any time, you can just delete that launcher .json and then launch the application again. And this is the quickest way to go ahead and fix the problem. So once that's been deleted, you can see here it's going to try to load up. It doesn't have anything in it yet until you set Dying Light 2. Once you set Dying Light 2, it's going to bring it in and it's going to detect whether or not you have the mod installed or not. And it's also, in this case, it's letting us know that that version that was there, it's giving us a little preview here that the update I Am Legion Reborn is available. So we can click that, and it's doing all of that by going and grabbing those versions in the back end. Once it has the versions pulled in, it's then going to pull in the latest version from GitHub. So my favorite thing about all of this is, and I'll have to test this out, you guys will have to let me know here in the future. So I'm basically using GitHub for this entire system. So everything is being dynamically pulled based or stored based on local versions or the online versions, so that in the future, if I update the languages and I have a new language for you guys, I can actually just push that out and change something on the back end, and it'll immediately allow you access on the front end. So as you guys are using the mod and the launcher, you don't have to actually continuously go to the Nexus and pull the latest version. It will all be available immediately to you, unless I have some major bugs discovered or I have a new feature that I try to implement for the launcher itself. So excited to get that out to you guys. I'll have more updates here in a little bit on this new Halloween event and some of the upcoming things for the mod, along with a EULA update of where we're at after waiting for a month for Techland to get back to us on the EULA. I'll let you guys know what the plans are and what the future of the mod is as we get ready for this next year. All right, guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Stay tuned for this coming update. Happy gaming.